So it's official. J Black proudly brings to you your 2022 Battle Rap Champion of the World, the alien, Rum Nitty. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Rum Nitty guy. Yeah, that's right, I'm a Rum Nitty guy. However, there is some huggabaloo about Rum Nitty winning. Huggabaloo. Damn, did I just say huggabaloo? Man, I be around my white coworkers too much. But it's been declared that Rum Nitty is this year's 2022 Champion of the Year, and it has been a little bit of outrage within the community in regards to that. Just like when conservatives found out that cartoons are teaching their white kids about slavery.
We made your families rich.
From the southern plantation heirs
To the northern bankers.
to the New England ship owners,
The founding fathers. Former presidents.
current senators,
The Illuminati, the New World Order,
Slaves built this country.
Reparations, and we still want reparations. Systemic prejudice, racism, white supremacy still hasn't been atoned for. We made you rich. I mean, the anger that they put in the mouths of these little kids. Meanwhile, as if any little kid walking around America today is like, we want reparations. They're trying to plant these ideas early.
yeah.
So the question is, did the COTY panel get this right? Is Rum Nitty truly the 2022 Champion of the Year? Well, let's break it down. Now, before we go any further, you know what to do. You know what to do. You know what to do. Now, this year's COTY list is historic. It's 2 black quarterbacks starting in the Super Bowl historic. It's LeBron James breaking Kareem's all-time scoring record history books historic. It's Roman Reigns being world champion for over 900 days historic. Since the inception of COTY in 2016/2017, for the first time ever, there's not one, but two women on the COTY list. In the words of Babs, give it up for the ladies.
Grab your dick if you love hip hop. Rub your titties if you love Big Papa.
Whoa, whoa, Biggie. Whoa. This is not the type of show, sir. Sorry, Biggie. This is not this type of show. This is a lot of Freaknik to you. Anyway, like I said before, there has been a little bit of outrage in regards to Rum Nitty winning Champion of the Year. So let's look at the rest of the field and let's see who were the potential candidates for Champion of the Year. Starting with Shotgun Suge. Now, Shotgun Suge has had one of the best years of his entire career. We're going to keep it a trill today. Shotgun Suge lived to his last name. I mean, he was on his bully.
You want to take from me? Sure. Nobody takes from me. This motherfucker out of my face.
For real. Now, I don't know if he sees Easy, it will go down the same way that it showed on the Straight Outta Compton movie, but Suge has definitely been on a tear this entire year. The only problem with Suge being Champion of the Year is that I don't think we're actually grading Suge based on the rest of the field or the competition. We're grading Suge against himself. He's like CP3. You remember when CP3 finally made over the hump after losing year after year after year after year? He finally made it to the finals. Like, damn, CP3, we've been waiting for this our whole entire life. Finally, you got to the NBA Finals and did what you're supposed to do. I did come up short, and I feel the same way about Suge. Suge did come up short. When we're talking about Champion of the Year, we're talking about someone that holds a certain standard of excellence throughout the entire year. And no disrespect, you did great versus, he did great versus chess. He got people trying to pull Suge off the stage. However, in regards to the chess situation, we already saw Chet get bodied earlier in that year. You remember when they gave a certain battler on Any Given Sunday, Willie Beeman? You remember? You had a great back and forth with Verb, but in all honesty, I've seen a better Verb. I saw a better Verb in the beginning of the year versus Easy the Block Captain. And I feel like that was a better battle than the Suge battle, if you're going to be honest. So when we're comparing Suge versus the rest of the field and what everybody else did, I just don't think his impact is comparable to the rest of his competitors. I'm just saying. It's just not. It's just not. You can be mad if you want to. You can try to pocket tap me if you want to. I hope you do. I hope you do. Ask me why.
I just want him to see what some real money feel like.
Now the next person I could have won Champion of the Year is Swamp. Now I know Swamp and a lot of Swamp fans, when they saw that he didn't win Champion of the Year, they probably said,
I'm not going like that. I'm not going like that. I'm not going like that. I'm not going like that.
Sound like a kid that has to wear his brother's hand-me-downs and his mom trying to get you go off to school. You're like, man, I don't want to go out like this. I ain't going like that. But your ass done with the school now, didn't you? You ain't got that belt. Come on now. Come on, somebody. I know you want to get that belt. You better go on school with your brother's hand-me-downs on. But Swamp, just like Shotgun Suge, I believe had his best year this year. I mean, he took on Titans. He took on Shotgun Suge, Rum Nitty, Fonz. And he was one slip up away in that third round in the tournament, in the finals, in the main event alone from taking away 120K. Ooh, that gotta hurt. And if you want to be honest, want to be real, son?
Be real, son. Be real, son.
I had Swamp beating JC. Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I had Swamp beating JC. Rounds 1 and 2 before the slip up in the third. Yeah. But the judges thought differently, and JC won, and all shouts out to him. But Swamp followed that up by taking on the face of the league and Tay-Rock on the biggest stage of them all, and arguably winning with that viral moment that we spoke upon earlier. The only problem with Swamp is Swamp is like a Trey Young. Like, you know, he has the talent, he has the confidence, but does he have the work ethic? Does he truly have the ability? Does he? You just wait. Like, you know he had the potential, but it's just like you just wait for it. Like, you wait to see it. You wait to see it. Like, you're right there. You're right there. Like, I don't know. And another problem with Swamp is a lot of people just look at the tournament and look at Summer Madness and say, well, that was Swamp's year. Congratulations, you won Champion of the Year. Like, it don't work like that. We got to look at the whole entire year. Before the tournament in Summer Madness and after the tournament in Summer Madness. Now, before the tournament, need to remind you that Swamp was taking on these, like, not well-known URL 2K creative players, backyard wrestlers like Chicken Joe Bob and Trash Bag Sam's, and like, I'm like, what like, who are these people that Swamp is battling right now? All due respect, respectfully, I'm just saying. Now, the competition wasn't there. And then following Summer Madness in the tournament, he did have a Hall of Famer, a legend, an icon, and took on Arsenal in New York. And that's one thing you have to do. If you want to be considered a legend yourself, an icon, you must have a great showing one time or another in New York. You hear me, Geechee? Just saying. But yeah, you hear me? Like, you gotta have a great showing in New York. Because if you get stabbed by New York or Philly, then you know you one of them. You one of the ones. and his performance was very lackluster. I wouldn't pay my worst enemy to watch that battle. Like, not my worst enemy, not even some of my exes, not even you, Keisha. Yeah, Keisha, not even you. So say on my DMs, nigga. But anyway, yeah, just like when we comparing him against the rest of the field, once again, in regards to performance, material, consistency, he's not up there with some of the other contenders for Champion of the Year. But Swamp still had a great year, still did the damn thing. I'm looking forward to see what he's going to do in the following year. But I am the same nigga as I am on the internet, so I will tell you this same thing in person. So if you want to see me,
My address is 1922. I wish a nigga would.
nigga, why do we let Hollow get away with so many cringy bars, bro? Like, why did we let that happen? Bruh. The next person that could have been Champion of the Year is Easy the Block Captain. Now, Easy the Block Captain, in my opinion, has been the MVP of battle rap over the past couple years. Well, it's between like him and Susar, but he has been the MVP consistently throughout the entire 2020, 2021, 2022 years. In my opinion, it's kind of like Joker. How you say his name? Nikola Djokovic or whatever. The Joker, nigga. I call him the Joker. He's been the Joker, right? Like, he just been dominant. Like, he don't have any flaws. Like, he just him. He is him. A capital H, capital I, capital M. He is him-a-fee. He just needs a better team around him. I'm just playing. Gun titles, what up? I mean, he took on legends like Averb, Goods, Calico, Big T. Yeah, okay, hold on. All right, hold on. Let me get together now. Hold on. Okay, first of all, before I go any further, I'm not going to stand up here and slander Big T. I know everybody and their mama has been slandering Big T over the past year or so. I'm not going to do that. I remember Big T versus K-Shine on that stage in New York. Yeah, I remember that. I remember Big T in that shoe store, clothing store versus Shoe Surf. I remember Big T with that big Timberland boot versus Danger Zone. I remember Big T. I remember who Big T is. I was there. In my jazz voice, I was there. Okay, I wasn't like technically there, but like I remember watching it on YouTube, like in my mama's house. But still, nigga, I remember Big T being the biggest T, the biggest of T. You feel me? So we're not going to just continue to slander Big T's name, even though I do have a couple questions.
Ask about me like cutwood. Ask about me. Come to the wood, sometimes the wood comes to the bah! Misdirection. Can I rap it?
What do you be talking about? Bullshit.
And that's the reason why Easy did not win Champion of the Year. Because all due respect, you can't go from taking on a top tier legend like a Verb, like a Goods, like a Calico, then face a guy who is not at the same level that he used to be at the elite level, and go through him and expect to win. Like, it's just not going to happen. If Easy would have took on the rumored battle of a John, Verb ain't do it, Goods ain't do it, Cal ain't. If he would have took on John to end the year off, or even took on the rumored battle of Shotgun Suge to end the year off, we might be having a different conversation. But that last battle, just like, you were great. The material's always going to be there. Consistency's will always be there. The impact, the performance, always going to be there. But that schedule, that strength of schedule, just, it hurts you at the very, very end. Respectfully. It's still Philly all day, nigga. We talk about, nigga, 215, nigga. 215 Philly shit, nigga. You're. Even though I'm not from Philly. I'm from Delaware. I'm adjacent. I'm Philly adjacent. I'm like a Philly associate, Philly. I'm a Philly affiliated. I'm a Philly affiliated. I'm a Philly affiliated. I'm gonna leave that in. Oh no, fuck it. I'm gonna leave that in. I'm a Philly affiliated. Oh shit. Oh nigga, I gotta end this video soon. The next person I could have won Champion of the Year is the face of the league, Tay-Rock. Tay-Rock is Kevin Durant. I know people want to say he's LeBron. I don't think he's LeBron. I think Sue Surfer's easy LeBron. I mean, he's just, but Tay-Rock is right there. He's right there. You know, you right there. You right there. But yeah, Tay-Rock is easy the face of the league. I mean, he was on. He did the damn thing all year, from the Danny battle to the Vixen battle to 3-0 T-Top was never truly been done before, to taking on the Rising Star and Swamped, and then taking on the Uppercomers and Lightworks, and then going on to take on Kid Slade. I think this is the most battling and output we have had from Tay-Rock in his whole entire career, and that's saying something. In his whole entire career, like, huh? Like, yeah, like in his whole entire career, like this is the most output we probably have from Tay-Rock. Even in his prime years, he was only battling like maybe 4 times a year. But at the very last quarter, he said, I'm going to run it up in the very last quarter. And that's where I have to get to. The thing about being a champion is, yeah, sometimes Tay-Rock wasn't following the rules of what a champion supposed to be. Like KD, you remember when KD ran to the Warriors to get his rings? It's like, nigga, we don't respect that ring. We don't respect that the NBA Finals MVPs. We don't respect those rings or the NBA Finals MVPs. We don't respect that. Now, I'm not saying Tay-Rock is in a vein of a Kevin Durant in terms of not respecting his talent or his ability. No, don't get that messed up. But I'm saying there's certain things when you're supposed to be a champion that you just don't do. And I had him losing that battle anyway. Still a solid battle, but I had him losing that Danny battle, especially after the recycling surfaced. And then he did Grave versus Vixen. I have no complaints versus Vixen. He did Grave versus T-Top. I have no issues with T-Top. But then we get to the Swan battle, to where it's the fact that Tay-Rock lost it because he lost his damn mind. He was down south going at people's delicacies. I did not know raccoon was a delicacy, but he was going at niggas delicacies and raccoons, and then lost the crowd. The true nature of an MC is to move the crowd. You're supposed to get the crowd back on your side no matter what. You're supposed to be able to edit and find a way to edit out certain things that you might believe could mess up the performance. And Tay-Rock didn't do that. Tay-Rock continued to be aggressive and then wound up not only putting down the crowd but cussing them out. I was like, that's not what champions do. And then the Kid Slade battle, which I don't really want to talk about the aftermath of it, but even during the battle, I mean, he clearly was not being professional. He clearly was not being a great leader that he's supposed to be as a face of the company of URL and one of the leaders in Battle Rap Black. He wasn't being professional at all, and that's not what a champion is supposed to be. So it's those few things that separates you from being a champion to not being a champion, in my opinion. I know what Tay-Rock and Tay-Rock fans are going to say, but that's like,
nigga, duh.
So let's get to who actually won Champion of the Year in Rum Nitty. Rum Nitty winning Champion of the Year. Did he deserve this? Did the COTY panel get this right? In my humble opinion, yes. This was correct. This was the right call. They are not the referees in the Super Bowl at the end of the game, or they're not the referees at the end of the Lakers Celtics game. Like, they actually got the right call. They did. They got it right. And the thing is, my very first video I did on this yesterday, I'm like, I wasn't thinking about Rum Nitty being champion of the year. Like, it didn't even cross my mind. Like, I had him being number 6 on my personal list, and I had it being possibly top 5. I'm like, I wasn't really thinking about Rum Nitty being champion of the year. Like, Rum Nitty is not going to be like P. Diddy, like all in the videos, dancing. Like, he's just not going to do that. He's not going to be doing interviews, not going to be on Twitter Spaces. He's not going to be rah, heavy promotion. That's not his ministry. It's not his calling. It's not what he chose to do or what he chooses to do. So a lot of times, people got to be reminded, like, oh yeah, Rum Nitty did do that. Or, oh yeah, Rum Nitty did do that. Or, oh yeah, Rum Nitty did do that. Like, a lot of us was like that the entire year. We were like, oh yeah, Rum Nitty did do that. Like, but then when you really look at Rum Nitty's year, he's like Steph Curry. Like, Steph Curry is always going to be an MVP candidate. He's always going to have a chance to be in the finals and get the job done. And I know Rum Nitty got dropped out the second round in the playoffs, but you gotta stay with me. At the end of the day, Steph Curry is one of the all-time greats and probably the greatest shooter I've ever seen. Same thing with Rum Nitty. He's the greatest puncher I've ever seen and probably will ever see. And we really look at his year in terms of his material, his performance, his consistency, his strength of schedule, everything that encompasses what a champion should be. That is Rum Nitty. That is Rum Nitty. I mean, he not only had the battle of the year with A-Ward, but he ended the year off with facing the guy that people consider him to be his equal. People consider to be Rum Nitty's equal, and respectfully finds it kind of show a little bit levels. Like, it kind of showed a little bit of what the difference. You know what I mean? And so when you look at what a champion is, that is Rum Nitty. I cannot disagree. But yeah, I believe COTY panel got it right. Shout out to Jay Black and everybody involved. I know people gonna have their own opinions and have their own beliefs, and please let it be known. Be vocal about it. But looking back on it, having time to really think about it and truly assess what was going on and analyze, like, yeah, well deserved, sir. Well deserved, Rum Nitty. You earned that. So at the end of the day, it's all opinionated anyway. But let's all give a proper congratulations to Rum Nitty, y'all. Give it up. You know, I'm just a fan, had to show one love. These people that love Barrett, had to keep on thugs. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all things are the things. Peace out.